the Quakes have actually won a game. The Quakes have actually won a game and got all 3 points for once. I mean, unbelievable. Words just cannot describe what I am feeling right now, and I'm just completely speechless of what just happened tonight. The Quakes, for the first time since May, has finally won a game, and they finally snapped the longest winless streak in MLS with 12 games. And they did it against the best team in the Western Conference. They did it on the road, nevertheless. I mean, oh my god, I honestly cannot believe what I just saw tonight. And the thing is, I actually didn't even watch this game. I kind of said in the preview that I had a feeling this was going to be a loss against Dallas. And even though our last row win was against Dallas, this was a Dallas team that is definitely much better than last season. This was a Dallas team that has just been hitting on all cylinders this season without being really kind of talked about. And I already said that this is considered one of the most dangerous and most underrated team that can always tend to find a way to score goals. And yet, in tonight's game, they just could not do that. I mean, the amount of chances that they had in this game, it was just incredible how they did not get more than one goal. And how in the world did we not concede more than just the one goal? I mean, this was probably the best defensive display I have seen the Quakes play. And even Tarbell himself, that I even said in the preview that, yes, he had a good game against RSL, but I have seen this season so far that he has gone with a game where he had a great game, and then the very next one he completely screws it up and he completely gone back to his old form. Well, he didn't do that. In fact, he was even better than what he was in that RSL game, making some really crucial save. And I think the best one came when we retake the lead to 2-1, and then he of course made kind of like a double save right around the 51st minute. But in many ways, you could also kind of say that we kind of got very fortunate in this game, and that we have to pretty much thank Jesse Gonzalez in this game, because Jesse Gonzalez was pretty much the Andrew Tarbell of this game. I mean, the way that he had the two goals that he gave up in this game, the two of the three goals that he gave up, the first two goals that he had gave up to us were goals that were so preventable. I mean, the first one, I have no idea why in the world did he come off his line so quickly to try to get the ball away from Vako. Vako basically ran around the keeper, and to be fair, Vako still had some work to do to try to get past Matt Beasler, which he's able to do, and once he did that, he basically slotted into the empty net. And then the second goal, it was just a kind of a hopeful ball that is coming into the box, and of all people that delivered that hopeful ball, it was Godoy, the one who, by the way, Godoy, yeah, I know that he made that nice kind of assist for the second goal, but seriously, the goal that we conceded, he was probably one of the reason why we conceded that. I mean, Roland Lamar basically just ran right past him like he wasn't even there, and it's pretty much just adds more evidence of why I really wish Starhay in the next game need to bench him and put Youngworth in this game. But he put a hopeful ball up to Jameer Hika. Hika didn't even hit that one very strongly, and yet somehow it just finds it into the back of the net. I mean, I do not know how Jesse Gonzalez did not stop that kind of weak kind of header. And we were up 2-1 at that point, and I also talked about earlier how there was so many chances for Dallas to basically get an equalizer. I mean, if I watched this game, I would have been shitting my pants pretty much throughout the entire part of the second half, because it was that intense. Dallas was really knocking on the door, and I just had a feeling that we were going to concede. Like, even when I was at the AC Milan versus Barcelona game, and that is one of the reasons why I did not watch this game and was unable to watch this one. I checked the score, and even when we were up 2-1, I didn't think that we were going to pull it off, because I know the Quakes will always find a way to self-destruct and concede 2 more goals to lose the game. And yet somehow, in some way, when I look in the real footage, it looked like that was going to happen, and it never did. Like, Dallas just never able to put the ball into the back of the net. It just felt like it was one of those days where they just could not finish if their life depends on. And we, of course, eventually get that crucial third goal, that goal that pretty much sealed all 3 points. And who else but Wondolowski playing a very nice ball up the center into Vaco to score that third goal. And I mean, I'm still very speechless of what I just saw. I still cannot believe we just beat the best team in the Western Conference. I mean, everybody had us written off for this game. And even myself, I had written off the Quakes. I definitely did not think that they would get something out of this one. It was just completely against the odds. And yet, just like what I just said a couple of seconds ago, they beat the odds. They completely prove everybody wrong. They completely prove me wrong that they were not going to win this game, and they somehow won this one. And obviously, I know that you would probably think, well, it's only one win for us, and the fact that I don't think this win will, of course, change our kind of compassion of us potentially start a run to go into the playoffs. But having said that, you know, if you are a team that is in this long winless run and you are pretty much the laughing stock of the league and you finally get a win against not just a weak team, this is a Dallas team that is literally top of the table in the Western Conference, you know, that will really just spark confidence. And I'm really hoping that this might be the start of us finally getting something out here in the second half. I mean, I still don't think that we will be making the playoffs, but at least I think we could at least try to finish strong and try to look forward to next season with some positive. And I think this win might be one of the starting points. And heck, in the next game when we play against the Rapids, that is another game that we can potentially get a win, especially the momentum that we got from this one heading into the next game against the Rapids, which I thought that was the game that we could finally end the winless streak, not this game against FC Dallas. So we have a chance for a back-to-back win, and then heading home against TFC, you know, we'll see what happens there. But like I said, I don't want to get the hopes up a little bit too much in terms of us making the playoffs. I still don't think we're going to make the playoffs this season unless if we go on a ridiculous run in the second half. But, you know, it's just so relief, and also almost like we won the MLS Cup with the way we won this game. I mean, it's just been a frustrated and miserable last couple of months, and pretty much throughout the season too. It's been incredibly frustrating to be a Quakes fan. It's almost embarrassing to be a Quakes fan this season of how bad the team has been playing and how bad the team played compared to the rest of the team in the league. But either way, let me know in the comments below what do you think of this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash that subscribe button. Now I'm gonna go out and get myself a 7-Up, and I am literally gonna drink that, but not to drink that to drown my sorrow, but drink that in celebration of finally getting our first win in almost 3 months. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.